on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Let's Play RCT 3 Sandbox Season 4. It's your host right here, BeastieBoyDrumma. Feel kind of funny doing an intro at the end of the video, right? That's crazy. Music is loud. Man, been doing some crazy work getting in. As y'all seen from the last video, no commentary on the last video. I just wanted to build everything and get everything situated. I didn't mean for the last video to be a 2-video episode, but that's how it ended up turning out. I ended up having to split it up. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Recap right here what we got so far, and just let y'all know that the park is pretty much finished. It's pretty much done to do grand opening. Grand opening will be next episode, so make sure y'all check that out. Also, let's go ahead and see what we're working with here, man. See if we can look at some stuff. These things right here is loud. Let me turn these down a little bit. We get a little bit of volume, not too much though. Let's go ahead and see what we got. I'm gonna change my view though, so y'all can see a little bit better. Now this is pretty much what the park is gonna be looking like for opening day here. I've done the janitors, benches, lights, all the boring stuff and everything. Oh, I like that the way that looks right there. Nice. Alright, but as y'all seen, y'all already seen this entrance pretty much. Bathroom here, Beastie's point of view right there, observation tower. Nice sign right here, Beastie Falls, double sign. We got going on over here. We got Beastie 2010, the carousel that represents the year the Beastie started YouTube. Nice. Now going over here across the bridge, this is where the new stuff is popping in at. And this is it over here. I know y'all seen on the last episode, y'all seen me build this big Ferris wheel and some stuff under it. Now just pretty much just decorate the whole thing over here and just decked it out. I added another ride also over here that was not mentioned, that nobody requested, but I added it anyway. I don't have a name for it yet. That's why I just picked the Beastie Falls sign up here, but that's the ride back there. But this gigantic Ferris right here, this Ferris wheel, the idea for this Ferris wheel came from Cal RCT3 for us. He said name it Drumma Wheel. So let's go ahead and change the name of that thing. And I do have the picture for this, but I don't know where to put the picture at, so I don't know. I don't know about that yet. And he also said do like some shops and restrooms and stuff like that. He was saying like cross the bridge and big gigantic Ferris wheel down. He was saying like some shops and restaurants on the sides of it. I was like, why not sit the Ferris wheel in the air? Are you serious? Little speaker. This little speaker right here doing all that noise. Let's turn out just a tad bit. Alright, that's cool right there. But yeah, I was like, why not sit the Ferris wheel in the air and sits just like a building, like under it, just shops and stalls in here. And inside of here we have it's a little bit of decorational stuff in here, noise. But inside of here we had a couple shops and stalls, shops right there, and shop in here. Got to change that picture right there. Sit down area. Yep. I don't know what's going on right there. It looks funky looking. What is that anyway? Oh, that's my display. I'm over here tripping. I'm like, what is that? That's the display for this thing right there. Alright, it should have an ATM somewhere down here. Yeah, ATM on the wall right there. And inside these doors is the bathrooms, the restrooms in here. Not big at all, just little small restrooms. Same thing on the opposite side over here. You go in, shops, 2 shops. Another shop inside of here, and restrooms. Let me know what the shops y'all think we should have. I don't currently have any shops in there yet, but I'm pretty sure these right here is going to be information kiosks. I may have already changed that. No, I haven't changed it yet, but those are going to be information kiosks. We just need something for these 2 shops here. Alright, going back out here now. That's that building there. You can walk all the way through. It only has 2 entrance right here and entrance right here, which I haven't connected anything to it yet. It's just gonna be a stopper right there. But also another request hold on, came from Came from Restless Spark. He said make a shop stall called Beastie Dogs, selling hot dogs, and I'm gonna put that right here, cause you can see the hot dogs thing right there. So I'm gonna put that right there. Click this car. There we go. Hot dogs. We're gonna call this one right here Beastie Dogs. I'll give them everything, man. We got this. We get to work when you come to Beastie Dogs, right? All right. Nice. Now we also need 2 more shops if y'all want to name something. You see back there, we got Reese's signs, but we don't actually have it a Reese's or a Hershey stall. Got ice cold drinks right there. We don't gotta have that either. Whichever y'all like, but just let me know in this episode here, and I'll just like add these stalls in here. We'll do grand opening next video. But also coming up next, moving right along. Like I was saying here, this is a 3D cinema that I placed down. Didn't get a request for that, but I just want to fill in this area a little bit right here, so I just placed that there. Another little rod in here. It's like, why not? And over here to the right, we have a walking area here, but they can't actually walk in here because I didn't want them to walk in there. I just wanted to make it look like it was a walk-in area with a nice fountain and stuff like that. I thought it looked pretty cool. But let's go around this side over here. Now when you come reorientate, y'all. I know I'm moving super fast with this camera, but you come across the bridge, you got the giant Ferris wheel here, drummer wheel. Come over to the left, 3D cinema, and over here we have Riverside Swings. And this request came from DJ D-Dog. Said make a chair swing and call that thing Riverside Swings. Like, cool. And said place it on the river, so I placed it as close as I could to the river here. To actually stick it up a little bit above, hanging off a little bit. Yes, this right here is Riverside Swings. Look at that sign, they jamming, right? I should put like some more stuff out here, some more decoration, like some little people just dancing out here with the music. Nice. But this right here is Riverside Swings. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these signs. I may just take them signs away. I do want to keep them like for like entrance, because I made the path and the exit look entirely the same. Like you can't tell the entrance from the exit, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet. But yeah. And that's pretty much all we have on this side. Over here is Riverside Swings. Move right along to the back side of 3 Cinemas exit right there. And back here, we'll create another path coming out this way, but I just stopped the path like right up in here somewhere. But this right here just so I know which way I'm going to go. And this right here is just for decoration to look like this has a side entrance, but it really doesn't. Alright, going on over here. Now if you come off the ramp, come off the bridge, and you go over here to the right, you can see that sign right there says Crazy Falls. And this right here request came from KJJK. He said, man, put a disco in there, name it Crazy Falls. And I actually made this custom sign. His sign was pretty easy to make. All I did was take my my current sign that I had, the Beastie Falls signs. I took the fall behind it and I just put Crazy Falls in front of it. Thought it looked pretty cool, just a little bit smaller. And there's the diagonal. And this is the ride behind it back there, the disco. Name Crazy Falls. Oh, I gotta name these rides. I forgot all about that. Alright, Crazy Falls is in there. Let's see if we can we actually, I can see the top of the swing. Come on, distance click. See how far my clicker can go. How good is it? We had to go up a little bit. Alright. Chair Swings, Riverside Swings. Nice. Alright, we got Riverside Swings and we got Crazy Falls over here. It's a nice little canopy entrance right here. Nothing spectacular, lights going on, light action. Entrance right here on the front side. This path ends right here, but I'm gonna have something else come over here. I'll probably come over here with this path and just start off I need to make another restroom. And the exit is coming out right here, which leads to a path. Another decorational entrance right here. This is not really entrance, but just for decoration. And I will have a path coming out this way, as you can see, coming back here. I didn't want it to look like this path, like going diagonal. Then back there, I just want to make it come straight, curved around, going behind this ride here. I'll make it come right behind this ride and maybe connect up with this path here. I don't know for sure yet, but we had to see. But as of so far, this is what opening day is going to be looking like. And just to let y'all know, a little spoiler alert. I don't want y'all to comment on it yet. No, don't comment on any ideas yet though. But when I was looking at the layout, I know exactly where my first coaster is going to go at. First coaster is going to go over here on this side over here. And it's gonna start off in this area right here. I don't know, I may have it going over this path right here and doing a little bit over the rivers or something, but I don't know for sure yet though. But this is where it's gonna start off at, right here in this square area right here. This path's gonna be coming behind right here, another path in the front. Have the entrance right there in front, maybe it's like some trees or something in the background. This path gonna be doing some different stuff. Got another path right there. I like the way it's looking so far. Not like your average theme park, like just everything just going straight, but that's another thing we got to think about. We got to start branching off into different things. Right now we're still in generic stuff. As you can see, everything is red and white. It's great. But this is pretty much it right now. Let me know what y'all think, and don't forget to leave them comments for shops and stalls and anything y'all want me to add. I already added my janitors and mechanics. Also, I wanted y'all to name. We need a entertainer. Let's see what options we have. We have a panda, elephant, pumpkin head, alien, cowgirl, shark, or big cat. Let me know what y'all think the mascot should be for this park here, and we can do that. The mascot and the name. We need to. I want to get rid of this guy. I don't want you in my hand anymore. Get off me. Now I'm gonna have to fire this guy. Sorry. No, I actually keep him there. I just change him up whenever y'all leave a comment for it. But yeah, we do whichever mascot you want and a name for it. Yep. Let's have a sneak peek before we leave this video here. Let's have a sneak peek, see what the park is gonna be looking like at nighttime. I'm not gonna run it a lot at night, but let's just check it out since I put all these lights up here, man. Put lights everywhere. Make sure this thing is lit up. Now I don't know how good my texture pack is gonna look. Not my texture pack, but my custom scenery floor is gonna look with lights, because I didn't make it to work good with lights. So y'all can see how funky it's looking already. But other than that though, everything else is lit up pretty good. The bridge is nice and lit. Ooh, look there. It's kind of dark area right there though, but it's cool. Ooh, like them red lights back there. That's nice. Cool. I like it. Nice. Not everything is not too bright, not too dark. Cool. I'm liking it. I'm not gonna play it in nighttime that much though, but maybe here and there. And I want y'all to see I do have some floodlights right here. These two floodlights on the side shine up on the sign right here, which I think is hitting the back of it. Okay. Make sure we got some. I don't want to put too many lights inside this building because I'm not gonna be going in there. I just put like mainly a light in the front and some lights back here. Everywhere else is pretty much dark. Yeah. Oh yeah, I put the lights in here too, cause this is where the windows are gonna be at. So yeah. Yep, this is pretty much it though. Don't forget to leave them comments, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Look at that first window. Good God almighty. Imagine that though. It's looking not half bad right now though. Gigantic Ferris wheel right there. Gonna have a nice coaster going over there. It's gonna be nice. We're doing it. Sandbox season 4. Everybody's here. Everybody waited for it. This is what y'all been waiting for. Got to make it worth y'all while. So let me know what y'all think. Leave them comments, man. And we'll get back to it on the next video. Get ready for grand opening next episode. Seeing your host, BeastieBoyDrumma. Gone.